I was looking for a church to join, and my mom invited me to Hope UC. And my first experience at Hope UC was that I enjoyed the worship a lot. I was very involved in the worship, and my connection with God increased through the worship. And I enjoyed the sermons, and they nourished my spirit every week. And I started going regularly to the church. And I've heard about life groups through the pastors preaching at the end of the news. And I wanted to join a life group, but then being an introvert, I had my reservations about joining one. At the time when I thought about joining the life group, I felt like it would take more energy to just step out of my comfort zone and join a life group rather than attending a weekly service. But then in my spirit, I felt like I strongly needed the fellowship of believers, and I needed to see how God was working in each other's lives. And I was also desperately seeking for God to work in my life and mend my relationship with my family. So I joined a life group, Kingdom Warriors Life Group. And to my surprise, I felt at home right away. The people over there welcomed me with their whole heart, and I was invited into their lives every week. I saw God work in their lives week in, week out as they shared their testimonies. And I shared my prayer request that I wanted to mend my relationship with my parents. And people started praying for me. And I started noticing God working in my relationship with my parents on a weekly basis. And as time grew, we felt really close to each other with my life group members, and we started sharing even more. And today, I can say that I share meals with my family every day. I look into their eyes, I have deep conversations with them, and things are being reconciled. And it is one of the biggest miracles in my life. So I want to encourage each of you all to share in this amazing journey and blessings. And I want to speak this Bible verse over our church. It's from Acts chapter 2, verses 44 through 47. And all those who had believed were together and had all things in common. And they began selling their property and possessions and were sharing them with all, as anyone might have need. Day by day, continuing with one mind in the temple and breaking bread from house to house, they were taking their meals together with gladness and sincerity of heart, praising God and having favor with all the people. And the Lord was adding to their number day by day those who were being saved. My prayer and hope for the church is that you would also experience the same blessings that I have experienced through the life group, and that we would be a church that presents the Acts chapter 2 church in the Bible, breaking bread with each other every week, growing in God, growing closer together, and sharing in the love of Christ. So if you haven't joined a life group yet, please join one today and share in this amazing experience of doing life together with each other. I'm Sandeep, and this is my story of hope.